Hello there, it's John again. How you doing? I am out in Campbell River at Dick Murphy Park that the locals all call the Spit. It's kind of a place that everybody comes and has a look at all the different dogs parading around because it's sort of a dog park that everybody likes to walk, but it's got a terrific view of the passage and the islands and everything. So I'll take you for a little stroll here and show you what it looks like. All right, so this is Dick Murphy Park. You can hear all the birds squawking out there in the background. Kind of a nice sailboat going past Quadra Island. Nice flat areas, nice wide paths. Lots of places to sit and have a picnic. Really nice spot. Keep your eye out for birds and sea lions out in the water. You might see some whales going by if you're lucky. People come out here and kids build forts out of logs and all that stuff. There's little secret spots that you can sneak in and get down to the beach. And when you're walking around, there's a couple of pigeons. We got those here too. You coming? Here we are, and that's the beach. Lots of birds cruising around. Beautiful day today. Of course, they got a few of the history things out here and there. This is where everybody likes to come and walk with their dogs. It's a good place to socialize your puppies and all that. Over there's the seaplane base. You can watch the planes come in when they're around. This is also part of the Greenways Loop. This is pretty cool. Look at that, a sculpture. There's a lot of driftwood artists around that do this sort of work. You'll see quite a few of them around Campbell River on the seashore. There's a guy in a hurry. That's a fast boat. Another beautiful First Nations carving there. You can see all the mountains in the background. How cool is this? Look at that. Wow. Really nice spot. Further up here is also one of the reservations in town, and there's RV parking and all kinds of stuff you want to stay down here. Further up the inlet there, you can see there's a big container boat coming through. There's that yellow flower. It's actually an invasive species known as broom. And a guy from Scotland years ago brought that stuff into Victoria, and now it is everywhere. Like, it spread like wildfire. So there's people called the broom busters that go out and try and get rid of the stuff, but it's an uphill battle, that's for sure. But check out this carving. How cool is that? Wow. All right, here we are a little further along the path. This is coming up into where the actual river called the Campbell River joins with the ocean here. This is the estuary. So you get a lot of sea life around here. So lots of people come out and do photography and bird watching and look for sea lions and all that stuff. So out there you can see some birds hanging around. There's lots of feed for them out here, so there's always something to eat. This is the estuary here. So all along here, this is where, you know, basically the salt water and the fresh water start to mix. So it's a little bit brackish. And further up into there is where the Campbell River starts. You can see all of the beautiful coast mountains in the background. Lots of birds squawking. Just over here is where the seaplanes come in. Doesn't seem to be any flying today, but if you're out here and you watch long enough, you'll see sea lions and seals and eagles, ravens. Eagles, a lot of eagles around here. Great spot to come on a nice day. Alright, so this is a great spot to come. I just wanted to show you that it's not a long walk, but it's a really nice walk. Great big wide paths. So if you're here with kids or older folks or anything, you got mobility challenges, you got no problems here, that's for sure. That's one of the marinas over there. It's called Freshwater Marina. It's nice to come out here and see all the puppy dogs. All right, the Tyee Spit viewpoint. It's a good spot if you want to set up to take pictures of the birds or anything. Really scenic. Always lots going on out here. Lots of bird life. You can see down into the ocean there. How clean it is. They do a great job of keeping this place tidy. Oh, I just wanted to point out that is where the ferry goes to Quadra Island. That's them about to dock, I believe, and then they'll be taken off back to Campbell River right from there, in case you're wondering. That is Quathiaski Cove.
Good. What a nice day to be out. You too.
And that is a tugboat towing containers, probably coming back from one of the camps up north, carrying a bunch of gear. You see that quite often in Campbell River. That's part of our marine heritage. All right, another thing down here is this place is the Tyee Club of Campbell River. The Tyee Club is a row and spoon only fishing club, and they have access to what is known as the Tyee Pool, which is right out off of there. All right, so right over here is the Tyee Club of Campbell River. And like I say, they are a rowboat. You can use a boat to get out there, but you can't use it whilst you're fishing. And right off of here is what is locally known as the Tyee Pool. It's a depression in the water where a lot of big Chinook salmon like to congregate before they start swimming upstream in the Campbell River, in spawning season. So you're allowed to go out there in a row-only boat and use a single barbless hook spoon, which is kind of a mooching technique, or you can troll, but you gotta, have somebody who's pretty good at paddling for that one. It's they have been around for a very, very long time, and has quite a distinguished membership around Campbell River, of course. And one of the other places right over here is, well, it's called Westmin's Dock, which is Nystar's dock. It's the mine, and essentially they load the boats there. Back when I was a kid, they used to call that the Argonaut Wharf, and we used to sneak onto there. You could go through the fence and cast off of that place, and you would hook some pretty damn good fish. You're not allowed out there anymore, but you can see there's still a few boats like to cruise by there when there's nobody around. And there's the Quadra Queen again over on Quadra. One of the things you can do around here is, right over here is West Coast Helicopters. You can book helicopter tours, and they'll take you up into the mountains and around the channels and all that, which is a really nice view. I mean, it's not cheap because of aviation fuel, but it's awesome. Like, you're not going to forget it. And with all of the different seaplanes, they usually have some sort of flights and stuff for, touristy sort of things. If you ever wanted to be in a seaplane, definitely Campbell River is the place to go, because you're going to find somebody who will take you somewhere. They usually have ones called the mail run or something like that. They'll take you to all of the different spots that they drop off mail, and you can get on the plane or the boat or whatever they're doing. Definitely worth it looking into. It's a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing, and like I say, you're not going to soon forget it, because the views around here are outstanding. All right, also on the Tyee Spit, is really loud trucks, and also is the First Nations cemetery from the 1880s. And there's lots of poles and carvings. Just stay out of there, but you're welcome to look at it. Out there is what they were going to be making into a cruise ship terminal, but I don't know what happened really, but c'est la vie. But you gotta check this out. All the memorials to some of the main families on the res. There's a raven going overhead, but it's really cool. That was Sam Henderson's carving shed. The Henderson family is a big family in Campbell River. Lots of artists. Bill Henderson was a heck of an artist as well. And out behind there, you can see where all of the seine boats and everything come in. That's the bigger boats. And if you look right over there, that's where Discovery Harbor Shopping Center is. That I did a video on that as well. But really beautiful carvings. Lovely memorial to the families and everything. And you can launch your boat over at Discovery Harbor as well. It's a good spot to go out. And if you got a bigger boat, that's a great place to pull in. Just over here, during the season, they sell fish and chips and all that kind of stuff. Been there a few times. Pretty dang good. You grab your fish and chips and you head down to the Spit and sit on one of those beautiful picnic tables and enjoy a nice day. And just up here a little farther too is if you're looking for a place for your RV, you definitely want to check out the Spit Road. And if you see that stuff, don't pick it. Leave it alone. Everything's in bloom. Look at that, eh? Beautiful. You notice most of the wildflowers on the West Coast are, fairly muted colors like whites, and you get the odd pink and stuff like that. They got this all hoarded off because of those flowers and everything, just to keep people away from stomping all over them. And there's some cedar that they use for carving. And right down inside there, you can see that they've been working on a pole. Where that's going, I'm not really sure, but boy, oh boy. They've definitely been doing a heck of a job on a big cedar. Holy mackerel. And just so you know, Thunderbird RV Park and Resort, they have little cabin rentals and everything as well. So if you want to get a spot for your RV, pretty hard to get in there though. It's awfully popular for good reasons. Well, geez, thanks for coming along with me on a little walk around the Tyee Spit. I hope you learned something. I hope you got to see a few things. So if you're in Campbell River and you're looking for a good spot for a picnic, grab yourself a little fish and chips here and head down there and have a little picnic. Enjoy the sunshine and take in the nature. Well, there's an adventure out here for everybody, so come on down to Campbell River. It was great to see you.